Okay everyone, we're talking about Marvel vs. Capcom 3. This is part 2 of our first update of how things are going. And in the previous part I discussed how I'm having a lot of technical problems with this controller. Trying to get moves to come out and trying to do, the problem with the buttons here and things like that. So in this video I want to talk to you about what kind of joysticks I have, or fight sticks I should say, I have looked at, and the one that I have decided that I want to get. The two biggest ones that I've looked at are Mad Catz and Hori. And Mad Catz is I believe it's an American company, while Hori I know for a fact is a Japan company. I looked at the Mad Catz stick, and they're all beautiful sticks. They have a great tournament edition Marvel vs. Capcom 3 stick. It's amazing looking. I love to have it, but it's $160 before tax and shipping. For a birthday present, that's not reasonable. Okay. I could probably get it if I wanted it, but that would take up my entire birthday pretty much. From my parents or whatever. So I went and looked at Hori, and they actually have something called the Fighting Stick 3 for $50. Now everything I've read about this stick is good. Everything I've read about the company Hori is good. They are a Japanese company that uses Japanese arcade parts for their sticks, which apparently the Japanese arcade parts are the best out there. From what I've seen, and apparently Hori uses nothing but the best parts and equipment for their stuff. So obviously it rings good with me. I don't want anything cheap or anything that's going to break on me. So I like that fact, and they actually have the stick, the Fighting Stick 3, for $50, which I couldn't believe that they had such a cheap price. Now it's not the most aesthetically pleasing looking stick. Okay, it's kind of odd looking and it doesn't look that great, but it's $50, and that's much more reasonable. Well, here's the problem with it, okay? You can't actually order the stick off of Hori's website directly, and I don't know why. I don't know why that is, but they don't have any place on their United States, website to order the stick from. And because of that, I found that the stick is actually extremely hard to find to even purchase, okay? You actually have to order the stick through one of their partner companies who sells their sticks, and they have a page where they list a bunch of them. Well, about half the companies on that page, they don't sell arcade fighting sticks, let alone Hori fighting sticks. I type it into their search engine, they have no idea what I'm talking about. And either I get stuff completely not related at all to what I search for, or I get nothing. So half those sites don't even sell it, so I don't know why those are listed. Then the sites that I found that actually do sell the stick for the correct price of $50, they're always sold out. They're out of stock. I know Walmart was one of those. There's a couple others that I checked. They were selling it for $50, but it was all sold out. So the only ones I could find in stock on the internet were ones that they were trying to sell for way more than what they're worth. For instance, I went on Amazon and found them. They're trying to sell them for $100. Well, that's BS because the stick is only worth $50. Yet they're trying to sell it for $100, so no to that. And then I swear to you, I'm not making this up, I actually found a website, I forget what it's called, but it was trying to sell the stick for $240. And I'm not making that price up. I mean, I could get the tournament edition Marvel 3 stick from Mad Catz for $160. They're trying to sell the cheapest Hori fighting stick out there for $240. It's absurd. So I'm like, God, where am I supposed to find this stick at a price that's reasonable? Well, the one place I did find some sticks at a reasonable price was eBay. They have a bunch of sticks on sale that you can buy brand new, but they're like $75. Well, it's more than what it's worth, but at the same time it's not $100, it's not $240. So it looks like that's the place I'm going to have to tell whoever's going to get that for me for my birthday to go, is eBay, and buy one. Because that's the only place I can find it. Again, it's the Hori Fighting Stick 3. So listen, if you guys have seen it elsewhere for cheaper than $75, if you guys know of a place that I can order, if you know if I can actually order from Hori directly, how I would do that, please let me know, because right now the eBay is the only place that I can really go to get the stick, so at a reasonable price. So if you know of how to get it at a at the normal price or where to go, please let me know, because I would appreciate it very much. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm going to get. And I think it's really going to help me out, because at least, you know, my moves can come out when I want them to. Now, if the moves are not right, if they're the wrong decision to make, at least I will know and be able to learn from it. But I can't learn anything if I'm sitting there trying to do the move on my game controller and it won't come out, and I just get, you know, severely punished and lose my entire character because he never did the move I was trying to do. So, you know, I'll still be bad, but at the same time I'll be learning. But at this point I cannot learn with it, and honestly I'm not going to be playing any online matches probably until I get the stick in 2 months, because A, I suck, okay, obviously. This is the first fighting game I've ever played, and I've only had it for 2 weeks. And all these guys online are killing me. B, I know that the game lags online. Now for me, it doesn't, I don't notice it, okay, when I'm playing, because, again, I'm not very advanced player, and I'm not perfectly timing things or trying to perfectly time things, so I don't notice there being lag. But apparently there is, and apparently one of the biggest problems is trying to block, because when they do these attacks at you, you have to make sometimes split-second reactions to block, and because of the lag, it doesn't get in time, and you get hit anyway, even though you're trying to block. You know, you pay massively for it. And also the fact that I have my game controller and I can't do a good amount of the things that I want to do in a match with the controller. And it's not just me. I had my friend Chris over a couple days ago to play a little bit, and he's actually been playing fighting games for a while, since he was small, and he's played them for a while, and he tried playing the game and couldn't get anything to come out of the controller. Nor could my friend Tyler. He kept trying to do the quarter circle forward, just a basic move, and couldn't get it to come out. So nobody I'm playing with can get the stuff to come out of the controller right now, and it's just an annoyance, and you know, it's not good. So hopefully the stick will cure that, and then I can begin to learn from it. At least if I make a move and it's a mistake, I'll be able to learn and say, hey, don't do that again. But right now it's hard for me to learn anything. So the only matches I'm going to really play are local matches with my friends to work on the mental aspect of the game, even though it's hindered, you know, because I can't get stuff to come out of my controller. And it's fun. You know, if I get beat by my friend playing locally, I don't care. You know, but I just don't want to get made a fool of online and not even be able to touch the guys, because there's a combination of me being bad at the game, me not being able to do anything on my controller, and apparent lag that's also on the game. That three, there's no reason for me to keep playing and keep getting destroyed. I might play arcade mode a little bit more, you know, try to work on my team, try to get better, but when the stick comes out, I certainly will be playing it a lot more, and probably at least getting slightly better results, because I'll be able to do some stuff that I want to do and continue combos and finish them with super moves, which I can't half the time with this controller. So again, a main thing I want to make a point of is that I don't want to blame how bad I am on the controller, because it's not. Totally, it's a lot of me just being bad. And I know that you can be good with the controller, and I'm sure if I sat here and worked with the controller enough and for a long enough period of time, I could be good with it. But for me, just starting out, the last thing I need is complications getting my moves out and everything else with a game controller. That's the last thing I need. I need to be able to have a stick or something that I can more easily get things to happen. And I know it's not going to be automatic. I know I'm still going to have to actually do the motions and get the moves out. But it should be easier, and I'll be able to actually learn what I'm doing, hopefully. So, I know that there's people in competition at game tournaments who use game pads, and more power to them. But for me, it's an annoyance, and it's difficult, and I don't like it, and I prefer a stick. So that's where I'm going. So, is there any footage of Marvel coming up? Well, tonight, my friend Chris is coming over, and we may play some. If we do, I will do my best to upload it. Again, the date is March the 16th of 2011, so tonight we may play some and film it and put it on Versus. Tomorrow night, my friend Dave, who I did all the first footage with, is coming over, I think, tomorrow night. And we will probably play more, and I'll try to film that. And then Saturday, Dave is coming over again, and if we play more, then I will film that and put that up. So potentially 3 different days here coming up where I'll have some more Versus footage. Chris tonight, Dave tomorrow night, and maybe Dave again on Saturday night. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to have footage for all of that all the time, because something may happen, or I might not be able to film it or whatever, but I'll probably get some Marvel footage between those 3 days. So be looking for that. I'm going to try to do some more advanced things that I've learned, if I can get them to work, and we'll go from there. But as for now, that's the update on Marvel 3. I'm trying. I'm really doing my best, and getting a fighting stick, a Hori fighting stick in 2 months, that should help a lot, and I'll probably be able to improve at a quicker rate then. So, alright, that's it for now. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and oh, one last note I want to make. The videos I put up with Marvel, they're not for you to rip on me for or anything like that. I've already gotten a bunch of comments on one of my online videos or something. I just kept getting hit and hit and hit. It was one of those really bad matches where I couldn't even touch him, and the guy was like, and on the video I think I was saying things like, why do I keep getting hit? Why can't I even get a hit on this guy? And this guy comments, he's like, it's called blocking. Well, listen, I know it's called blocking, okay, and I'm trying to block. You have to understand, I've only played this game for 2 weeks, and when I took those videos, I'd only played it for 1 week, okay? I was just getting frustrated at the fact that I was having my ass handed to me, and I know it's called blocking. I mean, I'm not an idiot, okay? It's just an area of my game I have to work on. So, don't make stupid comments like that, please. You know, it doesn't help me, and it's just irritating, to say the least. So, these videos are completely for entertainment purposes. They're not instructional. I'm not trying to show off my skills. That would be really stupid, considering I have no skills to show off. It's an entertainment thing only. It's for you guys to enjoy, to watch me get better, hopefully, and just keep up with me on how I'm doing with the game. So don't leave stupid, sarcastic comments. Of course, the people who are doing that are people who only watch these videos randomly and don't ever watch anything else I do on my channel. They don't watch my updates. They don't watch videos like this right now. And then you know, they think that I'm trying to be on there and be cool when I'm not. If they would watch anything else I do, they'd know that. But please don't leave stuff like that. You can leave tips, you can leave hints for me, you can leave advice for me to get better, but don't leave stupid, sarcastic comments that I already know and aren't going to help me get better, okay? So, that's the deal. Maybe more Marvel footage coming up over the next few days, and I'll keep you posted about the fighting stick, and appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you soon.